Hello. A short while ago I published this essay on Medium on Twitter and also on my Facebook page. And frankly, I'm doing the video because I want to get the message out to a wider audience. I think it's important. It's important to me. I'm going to title this Waking Up After 75 Years in America. For most of my life, I've watched the politicians run this country and have been both amused and amazed by the process. Over a period of time, beginning in the late mid-70s, I've observed the rights of American citizens to dissolve into the puddle of slag we all stand in. It's a pretty many-colored mess and slippery. Watch your step. I've watched in amazement our right to personal privacy along with habeas corpus go down the tube, with Bush 2 pushing the Patriot Act through a legislature panicked by 9/11, knowing they were damaging my country but feeling helpless to be able to have any effect on the process. Before that, I was amused, along with the rest of the planet, as I watched the hilarious dance around the impeaching of Bill Clinton for the same moral offense that led to the resignation of 3 speakers of the House in turn, one after the other, until the last speaker called on Clinton to emulate him during his resignation speech on the floor of the House. The politics of both amused, entertained, frustrated, and infuriated me. A phenomenon to be observed, but I felt I had no ability to affect the process. Like a lot of us, I suspect, I felt disconnected and baffled by politics. I was vitally interested, but there didn't seem to be anything I could do, just me, about it. Then personal computers came on the scene. The internet was born as a plaything for the masses, and we became aware. A wonderful thing began to develop which would literally change the way the whole world worked. The internet became a global information nexus, not just for the powerful, but for everybody who had access and curiosity about anything. As time went by, I watched in wonder as the web became the planetary encyclopedia, like the old galactic encyclopedia in the science fiction novels, and much more. It was all there if you looked. So, some things need answers in American politics. How does Mr. Smith goes to Washington morph into a member of the ruling class, so powerful they can ignore the public that elected him, so corrupt they can promote lies with sanctimonious conviction in the halls of my government, to the callous disdain and detriment of millions they profess to serve? Elected representatives and senators make so much money while in office that they are able literally to found dynasties in their home state when they retire and send their surrogates to Washington in their turn. And so it goes. Corruption, worn as patriotism by the unworthy. On into our future. We do have an aristocracy of wealth in this country, with a long line of eager applicants waiting to become their tools in our government. And it sucks. Once in a very great while, a person stands up in the mass of us and declares, this is not fair. And at the right golden time, they're heard. Opposing this stuff is one gallant old man trying to wake up the comatose mass of us to the fact that it's not too late. And it's working. Look at the numbers of people turning out to hear the Bernie Sanders message as he campaigns for President of the United States. We can do this, you know. Right now we have a chance to take charge of our own destinies and have a profound effect on this country and the world at a time when it's really perilous. This is our time, the time of the more ordinary American. What will we do? There's so much at stake in the coming presidential election, it takes my breath away. The Republican Party is marketing a mass of hungry egos to choose from, led by a businessman who has become a poster child for questionable ethics, who brags during the Republican debate that he has bribed many of those on stage with him, whose message resonates with the worst of us, our very own Mussolini. None of the others offered in this mess is any better, just not as loud and offensive, although some come close. And in fact, some are worse, really. It should be easy, but you know it won't be. We'll be bombarded by spurious ads and carefully crafted disinformation, just like we are right now with a blatantly false video expose of Planned Parenthood. It's an example of what they are willing to do and the lengths they are willing to go to, because control of the world is at stake, folks. That's no joke. It really is. It's my belief that this election will be won or lost on the internet, which is why I'm making this video. They've influenced the highest court in the land to rule in their favor in order to be able to openly buy this election. They want to own us. Their elected agents, congressmen and senators, are certain they can lie and manipulate us with total impunity, cloaked in the dignity and power of their positions we were persuaded to elect them to. There is a chance, if we have the courage of that gallant old man that stands alone, honest and not for sale, fighting for us. Please take the opportunity that Bernie Sanders is laying before us and do. There is no try, only do. Vote your conscience in the primary. Vote in your local and national election in 2016. Take the trouble to investigate. Learn the truth. It's right here on the web if you look for it. Do not let this opportunity slip through our fingers. We may never see another. It's literally now or never. And really, we owe this to our kids. Thank you.